One of the things I most love about my role is the opportunity to work with business leaders, particularly in sales and marketing, to help them understand how to transform their business and to take it to new levels of performance. One of the reasons that I think I'm able to do this is through the experience that I've got. I've worked for a number of years in both local and multinational organizations across a range of industries, including banking, finance, insurance, IT and telecoms, healthcare and pharmaceutical, and oil and gas. In those organizations, I held roles ranging from human resources, process improvement, sales force effectiveness, and ultimately general management. The opportunity to share what I learned in those organizations, working with some very talented people, is I think what really I enjoy most about this sort of work. Another aspect of this type of work that I particularly enjoy is the chance to work with people who are already highly successful. They've already achieved senior roles within their organizations, and yet they're still open to the idea of continuously learning, continuously developing, and are also open to the idea to get into some fairly challenging self-reflection about their assumptions of what works and what doesn't work, and how they can improve their overall performance and effectiveness. The sort of coaching engagements that I particularly enjoy are ones where we get involved in a broad range of activities. So not only one-on-one coaching, but also coaching and facilitation within their teams to help drive team effectiveness. The use of individual, team and organizational diagnostics to help us ensure that we're tuning into and focusing on the things that are going to have the greatest effect. And then working together to ensure that the execution and the implementation is as seamless and effective as possible. So in our own search for continuous improvement and learning, we often ask our clients, both during assignments and also at the end of a coaching program, what are some of the ways that they feel we've added most value? And they regularly highlight three things. One of the first things they tend to highlight is the fact that they appreciate the unique opportunity to safely, confidentially explore both those parts or aspects of their role that they are comfortable with, but also those where perhaps it's not appropriate within the workplace to admit that they may not be completely comfortable with what they should do or what the major opportunities are that they challenge. So the coaching setting, the coaching relationship, gives them an opportunity to explore that. And the fact that all of the coaches here, including myself, have held director level senior roles in other organizations, it gives us the, I guess, the insight to tune into what some of those challenges are and to help our coaches reflect and identify where the opportunities exist. A second area which is often highlighted is the fact that we enjoy and we recognize the value of introducing them to new models, new frameworks, possibly new practices or ways of working that they haven't been exposed to before, that they can then consider, possibly refine to ensure that it's going to work in their setting, and then provide them with the support and coaching to help them implement those effectively. Finally, and on a more personal note, I tend to be recognized as having real strengths in the areas of being action-orientated and executing effectively. So individuals who are keen to work on procrastination or possibly ways that they may enhance their execution skills, I find that, and I enjoy helping them explore some of the models that have worked for me in the past and together find ways to help them become more effective and also realize more potential for their teams. So overall, it's a great role. It gives us an opportunity to use many of the skills and experiences that we had before to work with stimulating, bright, challenging people and find ways to transform businesses and to transform teams.